22GZ vs. Sheff G. War in Brooklyn. Sheff G and 22GZ are two standout artists that have begun to emerge in the New York hip-hop scene in recent years. They are both from Brooklyn. Michael Williams, better known as Sheff G, is known for his lyrical capabilities and storytelling in this genre. 22GZ's real name is Jeffrey Alexander, and he is known for pioneering the Brooklyn drill scene. When 22GZ released his breakout single Suburban in 2016, he transformed into one of Brooklyn's most recognized and talked about young rappers. He claims he's a pioneer of Brooklyn drill sound, and says he doesn't always get the credit he deserves. 22GZ adopted beats from the UK producer AXL and later developed a working relationship with him. After that, many major players in the rap scene duplicated his beats. 22 stated he was the one that started the Brooklyn drill. That's why he started calling himself the general of the subgenre and the drill pioneer. He adds that he's aware his competition claims he's the antagonist of Brooklyn drill, and that the entire Brooklyn is against him. He insists on pointing at most of the Brooklyn drill artists, and says they are all dissing him in their songs, trying to get fame. He was particularly pointing at and accusing his fellow rapper Sheff G for copying his music style. As 22GZ was generating hype, so was the rest of the Brooklyn drill music movement. In 2017, rapper Sheff G responded to Suburban, 22's breakthrough song, with No Suburban, a song that built on the momentum that 22GZ ignited. Sheff G's lyrical abilities and deep voice made him the breakout figure in the scene since releasing his song. Their two breakout songs garnered 3 to 4 million views, proving their talent. According to 22GZ, Sheff's success in the rap world wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for him. That's when their beef begins. They started accusing each other of plagiarism, theft, and snitching. There is speculation going around that No Suburban is a diss track towards 22GZ. In the lyrics of this song, Sheff has multiple verses that could refer to 22. He says, "Leave a blicky looking all sticky, drippy, paramedics looking for his chest," where he's evidently rapping about 22's Blixie tape, which comes from the name of 22's first mixtape. He then continues with, "22 gone free shots, I ain't even have to aim." 22 is how 22GZ's name is pronounced. This name combines many aspects of his childhood and street life. The 22 refers to Tulane Avenue. It's the New Orleans address where his parents were expecting him. And then he added the GZ to it because of his affiliations. Sheff also says with his lyrics, "We don't spin in no Suburbans." He's here clearly referring to 22's song Suburban. In May of 2020, Sheff released No Suburban Part 2. 22 wasn't happy with this song coming out. So after Sheff posted about his new release on his Instagram page, 22GZ left a comment under the post, telling him to stop dissing his tracks and asked for his drip back. Sheff responded to this comment by calling him, quote, "the size of an iPhone," and saying he'll, quote, "put him dead in the pocket and walk around with him." To what 22 responded with, quote, "Rest in peace, Sheff G." Sheff then confirmed on his Instagram stories that he directly came on to 22GZ, and that he wasn't trying to low-key diss his track and low-key sub in his songs like many other rappers do. In No Suburban Part 2, he says that he don't see no Suburbans. Who's spinning? Them niggas is lying. Continues with, "You get shot down if you play his songs," and then confirms, "This is a diss track. This is not a song." In this song, he accused 22GZ of lying and snitching. Lying in they raps for the clout. "Heard that boy a snitch, fish him out. Boy, I got the wave, you in drought." After Instagram, their beef continued on Facebook, where 22 claimed he almost shot Mac Frost, Sheff's good friend. Sheff then posted a video of 22GZ and asked everyone to, quote, "take a good look at him," and then called him a, quote, "rat who snitched on his dead mans." He then claimed 22, quote, "got disowned from his own folks," then signed to Kodak for 5 bands. All through this beef, Sheff was repeatedly saying 22 had signed to Kodak for only $5,000, alluding to his work, saying it's cheap and his music is worthless. In his Facebook Live, 22 said that Sheff could do 1,000 of No Suburban parts, but he'll stay as lame as he was before. He said he would never do something like that, steal from other rappers and use their career to build his own. And then he said that money was always the problem for Sheff, and that it corrupted him. And then he sent him a message saying that all that money won't make him real. To that, he added that Sheff has got to chill out with rapping about money. He continues with insults towards Sheff and calls him a rat. He looked back to his career and said he doesn't like when people compare him to other rappers from Brooklyn, that his career has stood the test of time after all these years. 22 invited his fellow rappers to humble down. In the end, he asked Sheff G to explain why he's been claiming 22 ratted, and he denied that accusation. And then he accused Chef of stealing his music ideas, beats, and drill, and demanded that they keep this beef on the street and off the music scene. Chef responded to Tutu in his Instagram Live, and he went with threats he'll slap him, and called him a kid and immature. He suggested to Tutu-GZ to stop spending money on, quote, stupid chains and start investing. What he meant to say was that his career won't last long, and he better save for the future. He called him a snitch again and again. He then grabbed a stack of cash and told Tutu he'll sign him up, referring to that time when Tutu signed for Kodak for only 5 bands. Here, Chef claimed he's a better rapper than Tutu, and proved that with the fact that Tutu's first mixtape flopped, and he went top 10 in the world. He promised his second will go number 1. Chef then made a comparison with Tutu, and concluded he's better at doing everything than Tutu. He ended his Instagram Live by saying he doesn't hate Tutu, but he needs to stop pushing him, making up stories, and he better stop playing him. Tutu once said that he knows there are a lot of alliances against him in the music industry. Rumor has it Tutu has been beefing with countless rappers in the Brooklyn drill community, and one of them is Pop Smoke. After Pop Smoke's murder, he wrote on social media that he feels sorry for him, that he's moving on, but later declined to comment further. In October of 2019, Tutu-GZ, Chef G, Pop Smoke, Casanova, and Don Q were removed from the Rolling Loud New York Festival's lineup at the request of the New York City Police Department. The police department cited concerns over a, quote, higher risk of violence if these individuals perform, as the reason for their request. Tutu-GZ's name was at the top of the list, and he claims it was deliberate. Tutu says if he's to perform in his home city, his opponents are going to harass people at the venue. He says he's basically banned from performing in New York City.